am headed to see Spider-Man. I am so excited. I'm not risking a single spoiler. I haven't even watched the Doomsday trailer because I am literally waiting to see this movie and the post-credit scenes. I wanted to watch Brand New Day so I can start piecing things together. I am so excited for this next phase of the MCU because I know it's resetting after. I just had to do a clothing return, so that's why I had to stop at the post office for a sec. You guys saw me. I packed a little water and a little bag of chips because I'm not paying for it. My go-to order at the movie theater is popcorn and an icy, like a blue raspberry frozen slushy basically. Yeah, let's go. It's gonna take me about 15 minutes to get there. My food should be ready in about 10 minutes. I'm already running late, so let's go, guys. Okay, 3 hours later, I just finished the movie. It was so fucking good. Oh my gosh. And I'm trying not to spoil it. So if you think you're about to get some spoilers, you might want to skip through this because I'm going to talk about the movie. Such a great movie. I actually teared up a lot. The guy next to me was literally bawling his eyes out at one point, and I was like, so many moments were so funny. I thought Thunderbolts was an amazing movie. And then to see Fantastic Four after, I was just kind of like, okay, hot take. I thought Fantastic Four was a very underwhelming movie. I thought the hype around it was really exciting, and then I saw the movie and I was like, don't get me wrong, it was a good movie. It wasn't what I was expecting though. With this Spider-Man movie, I knew it would be good because we love Spider-Man. Watching Tom Holland in his press tour and interviews in real life, I'm just like, he's just a regular dude, but watching him as Spider-Man, as Peter Parker, oh my, he was literally so f***ing attractive, and I literally see what Zendaya sees. That's none of my business. That's Zendaya's husband, so I'm not talking too much about that. I was literally scared the whole time because I was like, literally, when is Jean Grey gonna show up? I saw a fan theory saying that MJ was gonna either die or be painted as a villain. I had to pee 1 hour into the movie. If you guys know me, you know that the Hulk is literally my favorite superhero ever. Favorite MCU character. So is Loki. Yeah, watching the Hulk in this movie, oh my god. I love Bruce. I love Bruce so bad. If my professor was Bruce Banner, I would be, excuse me, Dr. Banner. I cannot wait for Doomsday. But yeah, I'm gonna go pick up some groceries. It's not much. It's just a couple snacks and makeup wipes because I'm out. And then I'm gonna go home and literally do a little lash lift. Kind of have a chill rest of my night. I don't have much planned for today. And then this weekend, I work a lot, so. I swear my sister comes to my apartment and steals my spoons because I have 10 forks but only 4 spoons. I'm currently about to do a birth chart reading for my sister. I told her I would do this for her back in December because that's when I actually learned how to read a birth chart. So I'm doing it tonight. If you want a birth chart reading, let me know, because I would love to like do it and get a little more practice, maybe make it a little side hustle. I take like 3 hours for each person's birth chart. Good stuff. Like, I can give you good information about yourself. But anyway, let me go do this and I'll see you guys whenever. I don't even know what the schedule for this vlog is, because my life's about to start looking a lot crazier and busier, which is so crazy. But yeah, I'm about to have 3 jobs at the same time, temporarily. Like, I'm about to go back down to 2 jobs and then eventually 1. I'm sick of working so much. I have really big goals for myself, so, you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. I don't know what the last thing I filmed was. I've just kind of been like on go mode. Let me get in the car. I'm gonna give you guys a quick like rundown of what's been going on. Every time I go to the parking garage, I always get nervous that my car's not going to be here because of that one day they towed me. I'm gonna go visit my parents, grab a little quick coffee with them probably. I can't lie, like, I've been feeling very, very broke the past couple weeks. Rent has actually been taking me out, something that I definitely knew about because I did a lot of research before moving into a high-rise apartment because of those big windows that I wanted so badly. They obviously absorb a lot of heat into the apartment. The AC continues to run. You're higher up in the sky. My electric bill's been running high, so I've been like saving costs where I can, which means cutting back on groceries and stuff like that. My mom kind of feels bad for me and she's like, I bought you some groceries, come pick it up. And I'm like, period. So I'm gonna come pick it up. Thank God that like I have that backup option, because I've literally been eating bulldog ramen for dinner like forever. How is my stomach okay? Struggles of living in a high-rise apartment when you can't afford it. It's really hard. It's definitely taking a lot of hard work, and I'm not asking for sympathy or like I'm not trying to play victim or anything like that, because I knew what I signed up for. I always live beyond my means, and that's just like the reality of who I am. For me, part of it kind of feels like I'm manifesting like a better life for myself if I put myself in that position. I really do think that like if you visualize it in your head, you think it all the time, and you do what you can to make it happen for yourself, the rest is going to follow. Where I'm at right now, like I'm just in the process of like grinding and believing that this is gonna all work out in the end for me, because it will. Like, it will. I was working 2 jobs, 50 hours a week total between the 2 jobs. These were jobs that I had back when I was living in Allen. I've been driving into McKinney since I moved into this high-rise for work, and because of that, I've been paying so much in gas money. I've literally been spending anywhere from $45 to $90 in gas, depending on like how often I have to get gas that week, how many shifts I was scheduled, things like that. It's been taking me out, guys. Like, obviously, if let's say it is twice a week of gas, $90 a week for a whole month, that's a whole car note. Like, that's a whole nother bill that I have to account for. And obviously, like I mentioned earlier, like the electric bill is just so through the roof high because of the windows in my apartment. Yeah, that's just like the actual struggles of living beyond your means, but I did that to myself. Like I said, I was working 2 jobs before, and being in this high rise, putting myself in this position, it's definitely made me think like, oh, I've been at these 2 jobs for way too long. I've been kind of like settling almost into that life, like because I love the people I work with, and I've been too afraid to quit those jobs because I don't want to leave them. Thinking and reflecting on that, it's definitely made me ready for the next thing. And I don't know if I mentioned this already, I've been literally so busy, you guys. I found a new job. My friend reached out to me and was like, hey, I noticed you work these 2 jobs. Why don't you come work with me at this one job? I start my training tomorrow. I have so many goals that I want to accomplish by my birthday next year. I have to lock in, and I'm going to lock in because I got this new job. The amount of money apparently that I'm going to make, it's going to be enough to finally cover my bills, because me working 2 jobs, it's still not enough to cover all my bills, and it's obviously become a problem because I've been drowning. Didn't help that I went on vacation, but I already had that Ariana concert planned, so like obviously I had to book my trip around it. But anyway, I have to get to my mom. She was literally like, get there by 9:30 and it's 9:19 and my ETA is 9:51. So I might just text her and tell her like I'll just meet her at the coffee shop instead of the house, and I'll stop by the house after. But yeah, basically, if you're gonna take anything away from this, comparison is a thief of joy. You don't know what people have to do to get to the position that they're at in life. So like if you're looking at me or anyone else and you're like, oh, the high rise is so beautiful, even my coworkers, they're like, oh my gosh, that view, that skyline. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's cool because of what it looks like, but it's almost performative as well, and I tell people that all these influencers you see online, the life they live, obviously they have way more money than I do, so at least like they can fund their own lifestyle, but it's not always pretty, it's not always perfect. You don't know what happened to them, for them to get there. Take everything with a grain of salt, work on your own goals, focus on yourself, and like don't compare yourself to other people. You're just gonna waste your time being insecure. You're just gonna waste like your energy thinking about other people when you can be putting that energy into yourself. And that's it for my rant. Sorry this little thing took so long. I just genuinely don't know when the last time I filmed was. Getting this video uploaded, it's probably gonna take a while as well. So anyway, let me text my mom. I gotta go, guys. This brings like oof. I just got out of Goodwill, so for my uniform I had to buy like a black button-up shirt and then some black pants, so I bought a couple of those, but it's not gonna be a cute haul. This is the first black button-up shirt. I got 2 size medium, 1 size large, literally all the same items. I'm just gonna see what kind of pants I can get away with at work. This is like the most comfortable one because it's linen, and then this is like business like pants looking type fabric, and I'm not gonna like these, I know it. And I also like, I just grabbed this on the way out because I saw it, but I got like just a little red like maroon sports bra. I just don't have enough bras ever, and once I get my money up though, I will be thrifting more. Oh my god, Casey's working so he's like, I need my manager. Alright guys, I am currently about to make myself a big old plate of Chinese food. I was really just craving a couple of things, and I was like, it's time. I've been actually craving egg drop soup for, I would say, a solid month now. I'm about to film a little mukbang for TikTok. I got shrimp lo mein. I got some chicken wings, my favorite. And then of course a big thing of egg drop soup because I literally know I'm gonna save some for leftovers. I like eating egg drop soup for breakfast sometimes. My lo mein was supposed to come with some Chinese donuts. They definitely didn't include that, so I'm gonna be on DoorDash complaining. Fried noodles or something, and of course fortune cookies, but I'll be right back. I'm gonna eat this and see you guys later. Ignore my looks, I'm currently getting ready. Today is day 1 at my new job. I'm so excited, I can't really move my mouth right now. Bear with me, but I'm starting my menu training today for my new job. I have to leave in about 15 minutes or so, so I'm just gonna really quickly do the rest of my makeup. I have been trying to watch a lot of like videos of the company I'm about to be working for on TikTok, servers being like how much I made in a week at this restaurant, and I just got really inspired and motivated. He made my rent in a week. I don't think right away they're gonna give me a full schedule like that. Regardless, even if I can make my rent in 2 weeks, that'll be so incredibly different than what I had before. I still have one job I'm hanging on to until I'm done training, because obviously you don't get to keep your tips when you're training. But yeah, I wouldn't even make my rent in a month. 4 whole weeks of working 50 hours a week, and I couldn't even make my current rent. I could make my old rent, but not this rent. Just like pulling money out of my savings. It's been really bad, okay? And that's why I said living in a high-rise apartment, it looks beautiful, but it's not fully like glamorous. So you really like can't compare yourself to anyone or anything or anybody, because it's not always pretty, okay? And I did make it work, and because of that I found a new job, so I was super grateful. Literally, like, manifestation works. I was like, I just have to lock in by the end of the year. Like, I think the rest of this year, August through December, I just want to make as much money as possible. Even if I don't make as much money as that creator I watched on TikTok, I'm happy, because that's already immediately better than what I was making before at my 2 jobs. That's so crazy to me that I settled for that for so long. My bank account was screaming at me, it's time to put myself first, and that's what I'm doing. I really am going to be working like so much that I don't even know what this YouTube video is gonna look like. But mind you, I currently work in hibachi. Sometimes I have like a party of 20. On top of that, like another table across the way. I'm always running around in hibachi. I'm always busy. So I told my new job, like, oh, I'm sure like I can handle it. Like, I'm sure you don't have to worry about me, because in the workplace environment, I'm very type A. In real life, I'm a little more type B nowadays because I am lazy. I do like to procrastinate. In the workplace, I'm psychotic about everything. Program is extremely strict. I really have a lot of goals for myself this year, including paying off my severe credit card debt. But yeah, it would just be nice to like finally have a job where I'm not like putting all that money towards bills only, and actually have money left over for savings, because I haven't been able to save in a while. Like, I feel like I've kind of been living in panic mode for too long. I'm just so grateful and I'm excited. Okay, but I'm gonna finish getting ready. I have like 10 more minutes, so I'm just gonna stop talking. I'll see you guys whenever I see you guys. Bye guys. Good morning guys. I don't even know what I filmed, and I know I say that in every single clip because I'm not actively planning anything. I'm just like vlogging random things in my life and throwing it all together. I think last week I worked, I would argue, like 55 hours. I still have like a week and a half left of training at my new job. You know, it's all for the grind. It's all for my future plans. It'll all work out in the end. I'm about to blow dry my hair. I have an event that I'm attending. My friend Tasia is hosting something at Rodeo Cold in Dallas. Basically, she said it's like a networking event and a lot of content creators and business owners will be there. And also it's kind of like a fundraiser at the same time to donate stuff for women's shelters. So I'm gonna have to go through and collect, you know, some of my old clothes that I've been meaning to donate. I actually have a bag somewhere lying around here because I haven't fully unpacked since I moved in here back in May. I know it's crazy. I need to unpack. I just don't have any storage for anything, so that's why this is perfect timing. We're gonna do what we can with the clothes. I just arrived at Rodeo Cold, or technically I'm in the next parking lot over because there was no parking spots. Fingers crossed everything is fine about parking where I'm parking. I got my bag of clothes that I'm donating to the women's shelter, but Rodeo Cold is accepting those donations, so I'm just gonna bring it inside. It's a big bag, so I'm like hoping that like I don't have to lug it around for too far, because I do have to walk through this parking lot across to Rodeo Cold. I'm gonna try to film when I'm inside, but I get a little camera shy. Hopefully I just get some good content for you guys. Hopefully I meet some people. That's kind of the goal of this too, just to like introduce myself, make some friends, just because I did move into the city a couple months ago. I haven't really like made an effort to do anything because I do work so much. This might be my last opportunity before summer ends to really like lock in and meet some new people. Hopefully I'll see you guys in there. We'll see how much confidence I have with this camera once I'm inside. I'm very good at doing things by myself. I just took some cute photo booth pictures because I'm trying to collect like a bunch of photo booth strips to put all over my fridge. Honestly, this is a really fun event. I've been talking to a lot of vendors. Afterwards, there was a raffle and then the event ended, but Tasia was like, let me introduce you to some of my friends. I am so glad I stayed. I introduced myself and they were like, take a seat, like come chat with us. And we literally sat there and just talked about our lives a little bit, trauma dumped a little, life, parents, exes, things like that. It was a really cute moment. Ever since I moved to Dallas, obviously I've been like wanting a moment like that where I go outside. I'm a little bit more social than I normally would be. And I was like about to leave, but Tasia convinced me to, you know, stick around, talk to her friends. And I'm glad I did, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten to know more people. Living in Dallas, like it would be really fun to do bottle service because like I said, I have such big goals for myself. And next year I want to relocate to a new city, specifically preferably a beach town. And they were like suggesting that I look into it. They were just hyping me up a lot, just convincing me that like I could easily do bottle service and do well as a bottle girl, bartending even. I would just much rather like do something that takes less of my time but makes me obviously some decent money. So I'm glad I kind of branched out today because this week I kind of worked 5 doubles in a row, and then I also worked last night, which yesterday was not a double, thank God, so I slept in just a tiny bit. I knew I just wanted to like at least bring the bag of clothes to donate to the women's shelter because obviously it's for a good cause. So I'm gonna head home. There's a lot for me to do. I'm pretty sure, though I know myself, I will kick my feet up on the couch when I get home and watch a lot of TV, and that be my night, and probably be super stressed tomorrow, but oh well, and I'm exhausted. So but I'm going to end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for following me throughout this like sort of chaotic vlog. I'm just taking everything day by day. Most of my days consist of work, so honestly my vlogs to me feel kind of boring sometimes because I don't have many things that I do that are interesting. I wish I could produce like cooler content for you guys, especially like content of me exploring Dallas. Like I said, just waiting for my financials to catch up to me. I've done a lot of manifestation. If you watch my last vlog, I think it was my last one, maybe it was 2 vlogs ago, I'm really into like witchcraft, manifestation, that kind of thing, and I really did a lot of work. The universe is sending me exactly what I've been wanting. It's all like finally catching up to me. Like all my manifestations and spells, they're kind of like falling into place, and you can't worry or stress or have doubts about too many things because that's just a waste of your time. I'm just gonna from now on like try to enjoy life as much as possible. Thank you for your patience with me. I'm going to keep up with my consistent vlogs. If anything, I'll try to post every other week. And if you have specific restaurants or places in mind, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys again for your support on this YouTube page. It has really meant a lot for me. It's really special that people are actually watching some of my content. So I'll see you guys in the next vlog. I hope you guys all have a really fantastic day, week, and month. Bye.